What's up, y'all? It's your boy Lil Bill from Nick Jr. I'm here to discuss with y'all today about Mother's Day and why I did not say Happy Mother's Day to my mother. But shout out to all the moms out there, or all the mother-like figures, holding down the fort, whether you're taking care of one child, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Congrats. Kudos to you, because it really takes a village. It's really hard out here, especially the single moms out there. Shout out to all the moms, single moms as well, dealing with the extra hard. Superheroes, superwomen. But yeah, we're gonna talk sex. I'm just a little fucking irritated. because they got me fucked up once again. So basically, I received a text. It's my knee, by the way. I received a text today from my mother basically saying how, she wasn't a perfect mom. She wasn't a gushy mom, and I'm sorry for what I might have done, but I still deserve a happy Mother's Day. Girl, what? What? No. And here's why. You see, we've been going through fuck shit my entire existence. There has been no room for just accepting anything. It's the biggest thing has really been accountability. Just no room for accepting anything that she's done, always playing the victim. And it's the fact that, it would have been different if the physical and mental abuse stopped around I was a kid, but I'm 21 now and the shit has not, the physical shit stopped because I wasn't taking that no more, but the shit has not stopped. Mentally, you are still doing the same thing, which is why I don't talk to you, and you wonder why I don't talk to you. Let's just look back on the timeline. Let's just take a look back on the timeline of fuck shit I have endured my entire existence, and they wonder why we don't want to speak to them. I know I'm talking to someone right now. I know one of y'all out there is picking up what I'm putting down. And you see, their version of forgiveness is going back to the disrespect and dealing with their fuck shit, and them still having their, their own generational traumas, their own inner demons, and them not working on it. No therapy, no meditation, no nothing. It's, you have to sit here and deal with it because I'm your mother, I'm older than you, I'm the higher up, so you have to just deal with my mess because you're the child. What kind of dynamic is that? Who's doing that shit? That's why once I hit that one, once college came, I was out. I was not going to go to college down the street, go to community college down the street to save money. Oh, no. I'm going to community college up north because what? I'm not staying in this mess. I'm not staying in this bullshit. And it is constant, crazy, chaotic mess to this day. Like, I'm not even around, but mom and grandma still get into it, or my mom and my aunt are beefing or not talking to each other. It's still fuck shit. And tell me why, y'all. The hypocrisy is so prevalent within these communities of people who've endured generational trauma. Like, why is it that when it comes to them, anyone who's not bringing them peace has to be removed out of their life, family included? But when the children try to adopt that same philosophy, enforce those same rules, whoever's not bringing me peace has to go. We can't do that. It's, oh, no, but I'm your mother, so you have to deal with me. I don't have to deal with anyone I don't motherfucking want to. Y'all not paying my bills. I'm taking care of my own shit. Like, what? That is the problem. And what really gets me is how God is always brought into the mix, but the wrong ways. God is my witness. I've never done that. You need to be more grateful because God is in your life. What? God's telling me that I need to leave. I need to peace out and leave y'all alone. That's what he's telling me, because this is too much. This is insane. It's the fact that they're not getting help. We can't hold them accountable for the shit that's happened in their childhood because that's out of their control. Even some things that could have happened during early adulthood. But once you reach the point to where, you have children, you're with your children, and they're saying, hey, I don't like the way you treat me. You are physically and emotionally abusing me. It's impacting me in a negative manner, just hitting me to my core. And you still decide to do the same fuck shit. And when I tell you these things, it's Like, you're all right. Like, what are you talking about? No, I'm not doing any of that. Toughen up. I'm just doing it to make you stronger. And there's always an excuse. There is always an excuse. Once again, no accountability. And that is the problem, because every time, we kind of, touch on the trauma and all the past situations that's happened, the answer is always different. The why to why you did this is always different. Why is that? It's I did this to make you stronger, or it's God is my witness, I've never did that, or it's it wasn't even that bad, like you're being dramatic. What? This is why we cannot move forward, because I'm not gonna accept the fuck shit. Here's one prime example, y'all. So when the pandemic hit, I was in my dorms up in my community college, because they had dorms. Once the pandemic hit and we got that email saying we had to go back home, I was like, oh my God, it's about to be all bad. And it was all bad, because I knew going back to that house was gonna be just like high school, just like middle school, just like any other time my mother and I are together. It just erupts. Because she does not know how to leave me alone. She doesn't know how to just leave me alone and let me just be my own person. And that's the problem. She likes to micromanage and nitpick and just talk down on me and just criticize my weight. Like, what are you talking about my weight for? Like, talking about it's either I'm too skinny or, oh, you're gaining a little stomach. I was wearing this tight shirt this one time, like it was like, you like the long sleeve, like the black shirt, you know what I'm talking about, but it's not a turtleneck, but I know what I'm talking about. I was wearing that looking real fly, holding the door open for her. I guess I had a little stomach. It's, oh, you need to go to the gym. Like, you're gaining a little stomach. You need to work out more. Why would I want to deal with that on the daily basis? And I've tried making steps. I've tried to, because I've always been the one that's had to show the compassion to these bitter old heads. I've always been the one having to be the bigger person. And why is it like that, y'all? Why is it that the child has to make the initiative and make the steps to fix it with the adult every single time? And it's like, yeah, this is how they are, folding their arms. Yeah, say sorry, I did what I had to do, but oh well, you're the child, you have to deal with it. Why are y'all like that? That is why there will be no significant change. And here is what really gets me. My mother tells my grandmother, hey, you weren't there for me as a kid. You mistreated me in numerous ways as a child. And what does my grandmother say? She says, oh, what? What are you talking about? I bought you an apartment. I gave you a car. I was there. What are you talking about? What are you saying? I'm not believing that. I'm not accepting that. Oh, my mother's sad. She's down. She's leaving. She's exiting. Oh. And there's me. Hey, it's me. Hey, Mom. Hey. You weren't there for me. What are you talking about? God is my witness. I was there. I did everything I was supposed to do as a parent. I may have been a perfect parent. I was loving, protecting. I was there. Oh, y'all see that? Y'all see how the cycle continues? And I told my grandma to this day, I told her, I said, in that predicament, you're the adult, she's the child. So you have to be open and receptive to what she's saying to you. Even if you don't agree, that's how she feels. So you have to listen to that. And it's so hard for her to do that. When I try to tell her about, and she asked me my opinion on the situation. So y'all better stop asking for my opinions and then start cutting me off when I try to explain and give you the truth. Because one thing, I'm gonna give you the motherfucking truth. I am, because the truth will set you free. And that's the problem. Y'all don't be liking to hear the truth. Y'all don't be liking to be, oh, I don't hear it. That's why we can never progress as a unit. That is why. Issue old heads is really y'all. Like, get it together, please. And this be the same ones that be so religious, but are still on the fuck shit. What are you religious for then? God would not want you to act like this. So why are you doing this? What's the reason? What's the reason? You just want to sit there and just dwell in the toxicity, then remove it. And there's just no excuse. Because there have been people who've come from terrible, like similar situations as them, maybe worse, less than situations, and they work on themselves. They get therapy. Or, you know, they just take the necessary steps that they need, because everybody can't afford therapy, but they take the necessary steps that they need to deal with their issues, and they ensure that when I have kids, I'm not going to do this to them. And some parents really follow through with that. They give their kids a better life. They don't abuse them. There's just no excuse. Sorry. There's no excuse, and that's the problem. Everyone's always making a fucking excuse for this shit. Stand on that shit with all 10 toes. Because that's the problem. Y'all be out here doing fuck shit. And, you know, time passes on. And they just become real hard pills for you to swallow. You just can't own the shit that you've done. So you bury it in the back of your mind. You alter the situation in your memory. So it's easier for you to digest. And that is the problem. That is why we cannot move forward as a damn unit. That's the problem. That is the problem. And that is why y'all are not gonna make me feel guilty for not wanting to say Happy Mother's Day. Why would I say Happy Mother's Day? Like, I'm not gonna say that. It would have been different if we were in a different place, we were trying to work on it. You're not trying. I've been trying this entire time. You're the one who's not trying. And it's still a pretty difficult decision for me to have to, you know what I'm saying? Like, come to the solution. Like, oh, I'm gonna have to cut them off, not talk to them. Like, that's still a lot for me. I don't want to have to do that, but if that's what it comes down to, that's what it comes down to. Because it comes down to my peace and happiness at the end of the day. If you are not bringing peace, bringing joy, if you are bringing consistent toxicity and mess into my life, oh no, you gotta go. I've already dealt with them. I'm only 21, but I done been through the motherfucking ringer. Been through the ringer. Hell and back. I'm not going back. And that's the problem. They think their version of forgiveness is different from mine. I forgive you. I'm not gonna hold all that shit in, because it's much worse to hold on to shit than to let it go. You have to set yourself free. I did it for myself. So this is my version of forgiveness. This is my version of respect. I respect myself and I have boundaries, which is why I'm not interacting with you. Because you're not going to change. So it's going to impact me in a negative way. It's going to hurt me to go back to that and just deal with the same thing and be disappointed every single time, because you are not taking the necessary steps you need to take to improve on yourself. So no, I'm not doing it. You know, they didn't have it the best growing up. Have a little bit more compassion. I've been very compassionate this whole time. Y'all just don't know. I really want to get into the nitty gritties, but I just don't feel like putting all my business out there like that yet. You know, I might give you guys little snippets here and there in the future, but I'm gonna do it real right. You know, I want to make sure it's nice and laid out. Don't give too much, not too little. A nice juicy center, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna definitely tell y'all some situations. So I feel like me discussing my stories and my trials and tribulations can help the next person. You know, that's why I really want to just tell my stories, because I feel like it could really help someone out there. And it already has. I be talking to people and y'all really just don't know how similar everyone really is. Like, most people, like, you think you're so alone and shit, but the next person could really be going through exact same situation as you, or just very similar. It's very crazy. Like, a lot of people I know are dealing with the same thing. Crazy, narcissistic family members, calling them, cussing them out 1 minute, being all nice and next minute. These bipolar ass episodes, you know, a lot of us are dealing with the same shit. But I'm not dealing with it. I'm willing to cut anyone and everyone off. Like, I don't give a fuck, because I've tried. Like, when you tried, really just giving the relationship your all after so many years and you get nothing, shit is still the same, you're still not changing in your big grown age, how long is it gonna take? Time is ticking. And that's also the thing. They feel as if since they're older, they're running out of time, we have to run to them and fix it to them. Fix what? I've been trying this whole damn time. If anything, it needs to be flipped. You are the one running out of time. You know, we don't know who could go first. Could be me. You just never know how the universe is working. But I'm gonna guess it's gonna be you first in your big grown age. So with that being said, Your time is probably way shorter than mine here, which is why you need to be the one doing in the work to fix these relations before you leave this earth, instead of everyone coming up to you, kissing your feet. What sense does that make? What sense does that make? Like, oop, my camera. What sense does that make? Especially when you look around your circle and only 1 or 2 people there. Why? Why is everyone leaving you? Why does no one want to deal with you? Why? Why? You ever ask yourself that? You ever wonder why your circle's so small and why good people are coming in your life and leaving in a flash? Why is that? Why is that? Why are all the relationships failing? Who's really the problem here? But yeah, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Y'all are not gonna try to guilt trip me into having this forced relationship, this one-sided relationship with these people. Like, I'm done trying. I'm done, you know? And that's the other thing. People have to learn to respect your decision. You know, if I say I'm not fucking with you, that's it. That's it. That's all. Especially since, like I said, you're not taking the necessary steps to change, to fix yourself. Why would I keep messing with you? Why would I sit there and deal with the bullshit? You know, every time you send a text message, it's, oh, I tried my best. Sorry I wasn't a perfect parent. Sorry I couldn't do this and do that. We're not saying that. You're missing the point once again. And I just feel like I'm talking to circle. I feel like I'm talking to a brick wall. I will be pouring my heart out and just speaking the truth, speaking straight from the soul. And I'm still shut down, gas lit, ignored, all of it. All of it. Like, what? That's not making sense to me. It's not making sense to me. And that's not going to work in my book. I'm not doing that. You know, I'm already over here breaking these generational curses, working on myself, trying to work on this anger. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get me a therapist. I'm really trying to work on myself because I'll be damned. I see people older than me who are still stuck in the bullshit. They didn't take the steps to improve on themselves, and it scares me because I'm like, oh, that could be me. Like, if I don't get it together, that could be me. 35, my big grown age, still out here fighting, still out here just angry, just damaging others because I didn't have my shit fixed, because I didn't work on myself. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. And I want kids. I want to have kids. And I'm not going to pass this shit on to my kids, not listen to them when they speak, be beating the fuck out of them, cussing them. Like, I'm not doing all that. I cannot repeat the cycle. We cannot repeat the cycle, y'all. We have to be the ones to break the cycle. I've already seen it. I've seen other people my age who've grown up very similar to me, and they're still on the fuck shit. Still angry, still on the fuck shit, just doing the most. We're just going 2 complete different directions, and it's really crazy how it ends up like that, because you are not a product of your environment. No matter what people say, you can change. I am living proof, okay? Y'all don't know how I used to be. Y'all, oh my, I'm gonna really have to get into it, y'all. If I can change, anyone can change. Like, your situation really does not define you. And people who continuously utilize their situation as an excuse for their behavior, it's really fucking sad. Like, it's really, because there's people don't want to hear that. At the end of the day, there's no excuse. There's no excuse. Living, breathing proof right here. And a lot of other people as well who have came out of such terrible situations, came out of nothing and made it into something. And they didn't pass on that bullshit to their future kids or whoever it is, their future partner or whoever it is, you know, that they came encounter with down the line. And yeah, that's my story. I'm motherfucking sticking to it. If y'all want to still deal with that bullshit, good luck, Charlie, because I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it at all. I'm not doing it. But I understand, you know, because it is hard, especially to stand up to like someone like that, you know, someone who's been going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs on you your entire life. I understand. It's a little scary. It's a little scary to want to nuck if you buck. Well, not literally, but you know, to stand up for yourself, stand on all 10 toes on what you believe in. I understand it can be a little scary, but you got to do it, you know, and have a plan too, because some of these parents, you know, you stand up to them, they're going to throw you a curveball and kick your ass out, you just never know how it can end. So I know some of y'all in y'all situations, you know, you still in high school, still, you know, have to live on, you have no other choice. I understand, 'cause I've been there too. I was still defending myself in those moments. I don't give a fuck. But I understand why you might want to pipe down, you know, just be quiet, you know, keep your head down, duck and dodge. I get it. But there will come a time where you have to make a choice. Yeah, you're gonna have to make a choice on whether or not you want to continue dealing with that fuck shit, because it's not worth it. And they're trying to manipulate you, maybe try to gaslight you, make it seem like it doesn't get any better than them or why you can't leave them, blah blah blah. No, drop you faster than a sack of rocks. Like, what? I'm not doing it. I'm like, I'm not doing it. Like, I'm not doing it. Sorry. And y'all shouldn't have to put up with that shit either. Once you respect yourself, you will see it is not worth it. It is not worth it. But yeah, happy belated Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. All the mothers out there, yeah, women, yeah. Happy Mother's Day to y'all. I look a little dusty right now, but it's okay. Happy belated Mother's Day. And yeah. Remember, this is King's Kingdom. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And also turn on that notification bell so you will know whenever I post a video. Yeah. Bye, y'all. Bye.